We have a massive potential actually. And we need just to bring out this potential, because somebody sooner or later will understand this potential and will bet into this potential. Welcome to another reading. My name is Chinmaya Das. This is Whispers from the Divine, where we're going to align, to tap in, and to download messages from the universe. Today, we are going to read the energies first. And the energy that I got today is, I don't know if you can read it, but it's Saturn in Virgo on the 3rd house. So this talks about disciplined, practical communication, also mastering details of your environment. Saturn brings kind of karmic lessons on how you speak, how you communicate, how you learn, even processing informations. Yeah, expect to refine these areas through accountability and also giving it a little bit of structure because it's needed. Virgo will help with spot errors and also optimize systems that are in place. It seems that this energy talks about people that learn more by doing, by practicing than studying. So if you are one of that kind, this reading is absolutely for you. There are also some challenges connected to these energies. One is the paralysis by overanalyzing decision, also overanalyzing conversations, overanalyzing everything. This is Virgo. There is no good thing about this. The only good thing is practice over perfection, because in the end, perfectionism will bring you into not moving. Imagine that before starting YouTube, I was a perfectionist too, and if I had to be a perfectionist, I couldn't post any video because they weren't perfect. They were just bad. They were the first videos. And still, they're not good, but at least they are improved from the beginning. But you know, if I was still lingering in that position, in that perfectionism, I would never have published one single video. So, progress over perfection. Today is okay, tomorrow will be better, the day after tomorrow will be even better than tomorrow. So getting better every day by doing is better than being a perfectionist and waiting until everything is perfect, because nothing will ever be perfect. So if you are suffering from this disease too, yeah, it's time to reevaluate and start maybe moving instead of staying stuck and waiting to be perfect. Because I got the sad news for you guys, and it was a sad news for me too. Nobody's perfect. Nobody will ever be perfect. So this energy calls to commit to learn a practical skill. Commit to learn a practical skill. And also simplifying our mental loads. Simplify your mental load. Another big advice from this energy, very big, is compassion over criticism. I was always doing criticism over compassion, and that was destroying my life. So don't allow your life to be destroyed by perfectionism. We will build expertise in the meanwhile. Don't worry, everything will get better soon. With that said, I want to start pulling some tarot cards and see what comes out. So what is that the people that are watching this video need to know? What they need to hear? These are too many actually. So we got one, but the second one doesn't want to come out. But the one is good, eh? Okay, another one. Okay. Actually, both cards are material cards, and one is talking about all the massive amount of money that will come if you go straight and if you start to do action instead of being a perfectionist. And this is crazy. He's also talking about the fact that we need to, in a way, ponder what we are investing in, because by pondering all the things, we will be sure not to waste resources. Maybe if the resources right now are limited, it's time to just see what we can invest, how we can invest them in a better way in order to get processes easier, because I want processes that are good in order for me to spend less time on processes and also, I don't know, put more time and effort into something that I want to learn, that I will need in the future if I continue with a business. So if you are doing a business right now, if you are doing something with your company or you are building a company, know that if you are lacking of resources, ponder how to spend money and how to invest money, because this will be something very stable and something very good for the future. But if you put the money everywhere, even in things that are not useful, it's not really good. Be smart about where you are investing. And maybe if you can avoid paying something or avoid paying some programs and still have them, you can do it. It's not a problem. But yeah, what is the true advice? Because here is talking about truly a lot of money coming in the way of, if you continue, if you don't quit, this will be a success. It's talking about success. It's talking about the future. It's not talking about today. It's talking about maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months. This card is about creative innovations. It's also about grounding. It's also about protecting yourself from the ideas of other people, because not always other people know what we want to do. So if you want to do something and there's somebody that is trying to influence you in any way about your future success or not success, don't believe them. You will have success if you do the right things, if you do the right steps, and if you persevere. I didn't hear any story that ended up in a bad way for people that were striving and going straight for what they were thinking. If you got an inspiration, go for it. If you got an idea, go for it. Because, it's your intuition, it's your life, it's your everything. And you can build whatever you want. You just remind yourself that you can continue to share your ideas without caring about what other people think. Because at the end of the day, it's your business, it's your voice, and your voice matters. It's not that other people matter more than you. Also, this creative energy, we got the 6 of Wands. This 6 of Wands, I see lights, I see success, I see you in the middle of something, speaking in front of the people. But to achieve that, you should never stop to share your voice, no matter what other people think. And know that you are already successful at a spiritual level. And you develop a good karma. If you are here, truly, you have a good karma. And you did many things to get a better karma. So you may help people in the past, you may be not selfish, you may be a person that cares about other people, that cares about a stranger. If you see somebody that is needing of help, you go to help. This is the energy I'm feeling. And so you will be repaid for all your efforts, and all your efforts will be repaid in a way. Truly, don't worry about this, because sometimes we are so worried that we may stop giving. Don't stop giving. This is not our mission. Our mission is to give. If you are here, you may be a light worker, and you may be a person that lives by this, by helping, by giving to others. Don't worry. Now we got some cards from the angels, see what comes up, what's the energy of today about. Here we have it. Harmony, divine guidance, balance, relaxation. We have patience, we have mindfulness. We have many things. This is the number 3, the number of harmony, the number of Trinity, the number of perfection in a way. It represents the divine guidance, the direction that is coming to you. Embrace all the benefits that relaxation gives. So if you didn't start meditating, this is a time to start. I always remember that to people. Take your time and also think before you speak or act, because you don't want to go in situations that you don't like. So just if you evaluate, if you think before acting, it may be better. It may be good to have a vision, and if something happens, not reacting, because being in a reactive mode is something that brings you unbalance. If you are unbalanced, you are reactive, because if you are balanced, you are calm, you are relaxed, you don't react, you just respond, and responding is way much better than reacting. So how can I bring more harmony into my life? By being more mindful, being more peaceful, and bring my mind more down and bring my intuition up. What can I do in order to do this? And be more patient also into my actions. How can I be more patient? So the suggestion from the angels is, if you have to take an important decision today, just take 5 minutes and breathe and just reconnect before taking the decision. And whenever happens, taking deep breaths is never a bad decision. It's always good. Don't worry. This is funny because sometimes the cards are really talking about something that is so real and that I live every day. That I say wow, these readings are not just for the people, are also for me sometimes. Let's see what this oracle has to give us. It gave us 2 cards. Yeah, this talks about knowledge, about acquiring knowledge, the right knowledge, in order to be more prepared in the future when the time will come for our business to explode. Be prepared, be ready, be knowledgeable, know how to act, know how to behave, know how to communicate, know many skills that we can improve. And also expect miracles. Expect miracles. This is always true. We don't know how it takes for our life to change drastically. It would need maybe 1 second, a snap of a finger, and everything transforms in a crazy way. And this could happen. So believe that it can happen, because you can truly change the world. And by changing yourself, you are already changing the world. It's not that you have to change who you are at the core, but maybe you have to improve something, improve some skills, improve the relationship with yourself, improve the love with yourself, improve how you love yourself. That's many things we can improve, actually. Even to have less ego, not doing things for ego, but just doing things for love. This is a big difference in awareness when we start to, it's that's a big shift when we start doing things for love instead of for our ego. Life changes in a way that you can never expect. And the more you do this, the more this ego goes lower and lower and lower, and the heart takes space. We leave some space for the heart, we detract some space to the ego. That's what we should do as a spiritual people, as spiritual, I don't like to say warriors, but yet spiritual fighters, because in the end we are fighters. We fight it all our life and we will continue, but at least the fighting will be just with the mind, will not be with other people. And we shouldn't be also in a conflict with our mind. We should just allow it to speak. Yeah, it speaks. We just acknowledge that it's speaking and we don't care. We say, okay, I had enough for today, please. Just let me be in peace. Let me live in peace. Sometimes I speak to it and I say like, please, I need some time to rest. I need some time for me. I don't want you to be in the middle always, because it's always speaking. It's like continuing. And you can never stop this routine of speaking. But sometimes you just try to meditate, maybe you go deep into meditation and you reach that level of peace that is not really easy to achieve. But without meditation, I swear, it's very, very hard to silence the mind. And so yes, with that said, I want to just pick one last card before I close the reading, because I love you so much, you guys, and one card more will be better for everybody. Here we go. Knowledge, openness, potential. We have a big potential. We have a massive potential actually. And we need just to bring out this potential, because somebody sooner or later will understand this potential and will bet into this potential. So be always open to receive new knowledge, be always open to receive love, and be always open to love yourself. If you want to book a reading with me, you will find the link down in the description below. And yes, I hope to see you there. I hope to see you soon. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Thank you so much. Ciao.